Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Breck Room. So this video is going to be a lot more serious and just quick and to the point. I don't want to take too long. I just want to get right into the nitty gritty and just express my thoughts. So Sonic Twitter, as everyone mostly knows, is very divided. This is nothing new. This has been a thing for years now. And to be honest with you, I don't even think it's Sonic Twitter. I just think it's Sonic Discourse in general, no matter what site you're on. This has been a thing for as long as I can remember, since I was a teenager. Anytime there's any sort of Sonic Discourse, there's always two extremes. And whenever there's two extremes, it seems like none of these extremes can meet in the middle. You got people putting labels on each other, people who are enthusiastic about the series getting labeled as being blindly positive, and then people that are having some sort of general critique about the series being labeled as blindly negative. Passionate individuals get shut down, and criticism gets mistaken for personal attacks. And some people, because of all of that, are just afraid to post on Twitter, period. People are just hiding from the internet, and I don't blame them, because anytime somebody says something, there's instant discourse, there's instant back and forth, and it's starting to become very tiring. It's been tiring, but now it's starting to affect people within the community. I don't want to say no names out of respect for people who within the community, but I want to make a video just expressing my overall personal stance on things, just trying to come to an understanding of all of this. Because as a person who's been a Sonic fan for as long as I have, this cannot keep going on without at least some sort of awareness. You're not necessarily going to fix the problem, but there's got to be some awareness for people who don't really want to deal with it and just want to stay to themselves. So what's my personal opinion about Sonic Twitter? I think a lot of Sonic discourse, whether it's positive or negative, is just too extreme for me. I feel like there's a lot of nuance missing from all these conversations, and people get too defensive way too quickly. At the end of the day, this is a franchise about a blue hedgehog. It's a children's franchise. It's not that serious. It really ain't, bro. Like, I've seen a lot of fandoms. You know, I've been a part of a lot of fandoms that have these types of people, you know what I mean? Like the small, loud minority that constantly berates each other, forms this loud echo chamber of opinions that are deemed as facts, and then they just constantly bicker and go back and forth. It's just so annoying. I've seen a lot of gaming communities do this, a lot of anime communities do this, but with Sonic specifically, it's so wild to me. You know what I mean? It's just crazy how people can just constantly be mean towards each other, and then those people then try to defend themselves against the mean people, and then it just spirals into just a cycle of back and forth with no type of resolution. Ultimately, it's a matter of a lack of nuance and just getting too emotionally invested within social media. Because at the end of the day, bro, we don't know each other. We're a part of a community that loves Sonic the Hedgehog. There's a quote that I heard a couple weeks ago, in that there's one Earth and there's 8 billion worlds. There's 8 billion people that interpret things in very different ways. Art is subjective. The way you interpret the Sonic franchise is different from the way I interpret it. But just because it's different, that doesn't make it bad. I don't care what your opinion is. Whether it's positive or negative, I do not give a fuck. I can just go in my little corner, enjoy my franchise, enjoy the games, enjoy the comics, and just vibe out. Because I'm passionate about the franchise. I used to be that negative Nancy that just constantly didn't like the direction that the franchise was going. I used to be that person. I used to get on social media and just talk about, man, Sonic is in such a bad spot. I did this in like 2017, 2018, and he was in a bad spot.
Great level design, Sonic team.
But instead of trying to find some positivity in within that time, because it was so much negativity, I just fell right into it. I fell right into just constantly berating the same negative talks. And in turn, I ended up hating the franchise because of it. Yeah, the franchise was in a bad spot, but if somebody else enjoys the franchise, I don't want to make it bad for them. I'm going to just go and play other games. I'm going to just go and indulge in other things. Find other hobbies until Sonic gets back to a point that I like. And guess what? He's back to a point that I like, so I'm engaging with the franchise. But people who like Sonic just as much as I do can't even express themselves because they constantly get called out for being too positive. But then people who do have constructive criticism, they can't express their constructive criticism because there's a small minority of people that just are negative for no reason, and then they get blended up with them. They get all mixed up in that weird bubble, so now they can't express their constructive criticism because they're looked at as negative. This is just an endless cycle. I don't think it'll ever get fixed, because as soon as one conversation cools down, another one pops up. There are just too many personalities to keep in check on both the positive side and the negative side. Everyone's perspective on this franchise is shaped by something personal. And that means everyone has the right to express their opinion. No one should be trying to control someone else's talking points. But sometimes they need to get called out if it starts to actually mentally affect others. Because at the end of the day, bro, we're all human. There are people behind these tweets. There are people behind the screen. There are people behind these comments. Respect is free, bro. I know it's the internet and you can say stuff anonymously with barely any repercussion, but be a good human being and just respect people. If somebody agrees with something that you disagree with, let them rock. Who cares? It doesn't bother you. And if somebody else is being negative about the thing that you like, let them do what they need to do. Okay, we're all entitled to our opinion. Even if our opinions may be good or bad, we're all entitled to it because we're all humans. But at the bare minimum, let's just respect each other. There's no need for drama. There's going to be drama regardless because of social media. But at least just for people who want some type of way to silence all of that, just embrace your love for Sonic, bro. Embrace your love for Sonic and just be expressive. I know I already made a video talking about this on my channel a couple of weeks ago, but the point still stands. Don't let people force you to not express your love for this character or for your love for this franchise or the other characters or the games or the comics, bro, or the TV show. Just enjoy yourself. Go in your corner and play Sonic games. That's what I've been doing. I've been in my corner playing Sonic games, having a great time. And then I get on Twitter and everybody's having a war over there about stuff that really isn't even, it's not that it's not deep. It's just that it can go like this. Hey, I like this. Someone else could say, hey, I don't like this. Well, how come you don't like this? Because X, Y, Z. Oh, okay, I respect that. But personally, I do like it. So I respect your opinion, but I'm going to stay in my corner if I like it. That's cool. I respect that. Have a good day. That's it. That's all we need to do. I don't know what all these other conversations are about. They're frankly useless and they hurt people at the end of the day. So ultimately, let's just be kind to one another. No one needs to be performative critics. Nobody needs to pick apart everything that's wrong with this franchise. Let's just have fun. Some people just want to enjoy the damn games, enjoy the dang TV shows, the comics, the characters. Let them do that. It's okay to love Sonic out loud without having any sort of drama. No one's here to win arguments, bro. You shouldn't be here to win arguments. This video is mainly to remind the community that this is supposed to be a fun franchise and just a fun hobby. Sonic is cool. Sonic is dope. I love him. A lot of other people love him. And if you may not like where the franchise is going right now, respectfully, I think you need to just kind of take a break. Take a break from the franchise and come back when things look better for you. Right now, Sonic is in a really good space, and I don't want to keep seeing people just constantly berate each other over issues that can be solved with simple respect. Plain and simple, that's all I need to say for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless, and take care.